Hey, thank you for the interest in our upcoming sale. So I'm going to give you a few tips tonight that might make bidding on auction night a little bit easier. If you are completely new to HIBID and you have never bid at a HIBID auction before, I highly recommend heading over to just plain old HIBID.com, going to the Find Auctions button, find an auction that is closing soon, and then right over here, you don't want a live webcast auction, you want one that says online only. So when you find the online only auction, you're going to want to click on live catalog. And this will give you an idea of what our catalog is going to look like come auction night. As you can see, it's going to have the time frame ticking down for each individual item. You'll hear a little ding and a flash when any item gets a bid. And the way our catalog is set up, if any item gets a bid within the last 60 seconds of the item ending, it will extend the time bidding another minute. So it's potential that even if you have a watch catalog full of items that are somewhat spaced apart, it's possible that once those bids start coming in, especially last minute bids, they may all get pushed together time frame wise, and you could have an entire page of stuff that you're trying to keep up with and bid on. So, not to confuse you too much, the way that you're going to start things out on auction night is you're going to head over to ssaobx.hibid.com, and you are going to see a page like this, which you're probably familiar with. I assume at this point you've already gone through your auction details, you've already registered for the auction, and you probably even looked at the catalog. Now, right now, our catalog button looks like this. Come auction night, the catalog button is going to look a little bit different, like I showed you on the other catalog. It's going to be a blue flashing button right here, and it's going to say live catalog instead of just plain old catalog. So you're going to want to click on the live catalog button, and that will take you into all of the items ending as they are coming up in order. You can also save your items into your watch catalog or your watch folder by clicking on the star button right here. It'll put all the items into your watch folder. You can save the items you're interested in. Right up here at the top, there'll be a little blue button that says watched items, and you can always get to those items right there. Now, what I like to do is right click on it and open in a new tab on my watch folder so that I have my watch folder on a different tab than I have the actual auction ending, because it just makes things easier. And the reality of it is the time frame it takes you to go from your watched items to the main catalog, you might lose out on an item. So if there are items that you're absolutely interested in and you know that you have to have them and you're a little bit nervous about bidding at the last minute, my advice to you would be to go ahead and leave a left bid, which is the same thing as going in right here. You can click on any item, say this lot right here that's at $35. Let's say that the current bidder only left $35 on it. You can leave your bid. You can bid $40. You could bid $45, $50. You could bid $200. If you did leave, say, a $200 bid on it, and the high bid at the moment was $35, and you left your $200 bid, you would have the high bid at $40 until someone else bid against you, all the way on up to your high bid, in this case of $200. It's the easiest way to do it if you're worried about missing an item or you're worried that you're not going to figure out the software at the last minute. It's definitely a safe way to do it. Or you can play at the last minute and you can bid right along with everybody else if you think you've got the hang of it. The only catch is when the item is done and the time is out, the item has sold to the highest bidder. So there is no going back to retrieve the item. So I hope this helps you guys out a little bit, gives you a little bit of an idea on how to bid, gives you a little bit of an idea of how things work. Again, the main ways to bid are leaving a high bid and walking away, or logging in at the last minute on ssaobx.hibid.com, registering, signing in, and going to the View Catalog page, which on the night of the auction will be a button like this that says Live Catalog. You click on that, it will take you into the auction, and all of these items that you're watching will be in a nice dynamic page with flashes going on and bells going off and whistles and all kinds of fun stuff, letting you know if you are the bidder or not. So if you have any additional questions or there's any way that we can help you, feel free to send us a message, send us an email, give us a phone call, and we would be glad to help you out. Thanks so much for your interest in our auction, and most importantly, have fun.